And we're in the Ramble.
All right, big boy. Hey, this is where we usually talk about the show we were talking about. Get a little more spoilery. I want to know what Yuri's doing.
Yeah.
I want so badly to know where Yuri is.
Yeah.
Because apparently he like trained a dude, and that's cool and neat.
Yeah, I'm guessing this dude whipped Joe's ass because
Probably.
in that first episode you see Joe going down in a fight.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
Or I don't remember if you see it or if you hear about it on that TV in the background.
Yeah, the only thing I remember on the TV
where he gets the drugs.
The only thing I remember on the TV
Drugs.
was they talked about the flood that
Yeah.
happened, which we see the results of that.
They
in
were
episode
talking
5.
about it there too, I think.
Yes. Yeah. But man, oh man, I can't wait to watch the rest of the show. I said last week I'm kind of upset at how good it is because when it's over, I'm gonna be very sad.
Yeah, man, it's one of the ones that leaves a hole in your heart. You're like, when it finishes, you're like, whoa, what the fuck do I do now?
Watch some different shows.
Hope it's gonna be as good as this. It won't be, but whatever.
Oh, you'll be fucking fine, you giant baby.
I'm slumming it.
There's other good shows this season.
I was being you. I was playing the part of Brandon there, not myself.
Is that what I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fight me, asshole. Anyway, you have anything else? Anything else you're really looking forward to on this one? Just seeing where it goes.
Yeah, I just want to see where it goes, man. And they could take it for the long haul, baby.
Why Sachio got to be such a little asshole?
I don't know, but he whipped Joe Sawyer ass.
He beat the shit out of him. I mean, he wasn't fighting
yeah,
back.
he wasn't. He was just sponging it in his face, you know.
Yeah. He blocked all those punches with his cheeks.
Yeah. Then he woke up and he was all bandaged up. I'm like, yeah, what the hell?
That hurt like a motherfucker. Goddamn. Argagi's like, I was gonna beat your ass, but
Yeah.
damn. Oh
yeah,
man.
somebody beat me to it, and it was Sachio, who also in the almost same breath, they're like, yeah, he's not very good.
Hey, he's not that great. Whipped your ass though, as that said.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, man. I'm really looking forward to the rest of that show. But Roger, if we're done, if we're done talking about good old Megalo Box Season 2 Nomad, there is a question that burns within my very soul, and I must have the answer. I must have it. What have you been watching?
There's only one thing that I really want to talk about, and it was that new episode of Vivi.
Okay.
Damn, that shit was awesome.
The show's pretty awesome.
This show gets progressively more awesome.
Yeah, I'm really glad, again, that we were told by some people, hey, you should reevaluate Vivi, because I would not have watched any more of it, and I'm really glad I did, because the show is very good.
Yeah, also very heavy episode.
Yeah, real heavy.
My boy just wants to love his robot girl.
He just wants his robot wife.
And I cannot blame him for that.
Jesus, the end of that fucking episode was
brutal. I know.
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
Oh, but the sequence in which Vivi is flying on
the fucking amalgam of Matsumoto's.
Yeah, like, Matsumoto's.
Holy shit.
The Matsumoto ship or whatever, the little motorcycle.
That was kind of goofy looking, but I did love it. The Matsu motorcycle. Fuck you.
Look what I built.
That whole sequence was a little bit goofy to me, but I did love it.
I loved it, man. I thought it was awesome.
Oh man,
This show is flashy as hell.
Did you ever play Kingdom Hearts? Any of them at all? Okay.
Gummy ship?
He looked like a gummy ship. He looked like a fucking gummy ship.
The gummy ship?
He's just made of blocks, just flying through the air. It's just like a series of cubes, and she's just riding on. I'm like, all right, cool.
And he's like, look what I built, something like that.
God damn it, this robot boy.
Yeah, fucking Matsumoto. He's.
Oh god, he still talks too fast. It wasn't as bad this episode.
It really wasn't.
It wasn't as bad. It's like they heard.
For the first time, it was not so bad.
It's like they knew. They heard you, and they were like, you know what? Let's cut the boy a break.
We need to slow it down.
Slow it down a little, just a little bit. Anything else you've been checking out?
Nope.
Not at all?
We've been watching. Kat has been watching with me the super fan episodes of The Office since we have that Peacock or whatever.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so that dominates most of the TV time, unfortunately.
Fair enough. I've been having a similar experience. Me and Haley have been going through the entirety of Reno 911.
That show is fucking hilarious,
it's
dude.
So stupid.
Have you got to the episode where they do the book drive?
Yeah. I think so.
And somebody shits in the books?
Yes, that did happen. Yes, I do remember that one. We went all the way through season 4, and then we watched the movie, which
I've never seen the movie.
The movie's not bad, and it has an amazing cameo that I made sure not to tell her about, and that way when the cameo showed up, she was like, "Is that?" I was like, "Yeah." I almost don't want to tell you, just in case you watch it.
Yeah, well, maybe I will watch it one day.
But yes, let's not forget that Reno 911, as fun as that show is a show about police officers, and they're not always that fun.
No, they're not. But it's the same thing with like Super Troopers. Those guys, you know.
I never liked Super Troopers.
I liked both of those movies. I thought both of them were fucking hilarious.
I think I like tried to watch Super Troopers like at a friend's house during a party or something. I was like, no. Yeah. It wasn't for me. It was fine.
I think they're both really funny.
Yeah.
Probably because they remind me of Reno 911 so much.
Sure. I get it. But yeah, Reno 911 is some shit. What?
And God knows, dude, you know, like if I'm saying those shows are funny, they must be funny because nobody hates the Popo more than me, baby.
This fucking guy. Yeah, it's a fun time. Yeah, man, so nothing else for you?
Nope, nothing else really. Paranormal shows, man. Paranormal caught on camera.
You get any more of them Fresno creepers?
Yeah, the Fresno night crawlers. No. There have been a couple that I'm like, all right, they have to know this is bullshit. And one of them straight up, one of the people comes on like, and my first impression when I see this is that it's fake.
Jesus.
But
Christ.
you know, of course, other people are selling. It was like this kid. He's like distorting real bad. He's a skinny black kid, ain't got no shirt on, and his back is going way back, and his head is going down and up, and he's grunting, and then he reaches up, and he's got two fangs hanging out.
So they're saying it was like
he was like a vampire child or something.
That's very odd. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty silly.
This ain't real.
I think my favorite thing besides the Fresno Nightcrawlers was that fucking baby in the recliner that we saw.
Yeah.
It's like, just let me paint you the picture. The show starts, and the first fucking thing they show you, right after the little like TV static, so that you know this is like some found footage shit, is home video of a creepy little baby doll sitting in a recliner. And it's just watching it, and you hear somebody be like, what's going on? And then the foot part pops up on the recliner.
Yeah, the recliner.
And they all just go, oh shit. And I'm like, that's a fucking baby. The baby's chilling. He's just kicking back. Get him a beer.
That shit was fucking funny, man.
Get that baby
whole lot of those videos are a door opening or a curtain moving. So I'm like, okay.
What was that one we watched one time?
There are some great UFO ones on there. And also this week, the Pentagon announced that, yeah, they're talking more about UFOs. They're like, we have more stuff. These videos are like these pyramids and stuff came out or whatever.
Yeah.
And they confirmed like, yeah, these are ours and we don't know what they are.
Fun.
Yeah.
Sounds exciting.
So there you go, man. UFOs are real. Confirmed. 100%. And unfortunately, there's a shitty fucking pandemic going on and it's ruining everything.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, you giant baby. What was that one we watched one time when someone was like, there was this ectoplasm, and I was like, dog, that's jizz.
Yeah, that was the jizz ghost.
That's the jizz ghost. Jizz ghost wandered through.
That was...
Don't mind me. So
I don't know. That might have been Paranormal Witness.
It was some weird ass show.
And I was trying to enjoy it, and my good buddies would not let me enjoy anything like that.
It was too easy to make fun of. I'm sorry. That's the problem with these shows is they're too easy to make fun of. And I'm a goddamn heckler at heart. I don't know what to tell you.
I like clicking one on like whenever I go to bed. Cat will usually already be asleep. I'll go in, I'll click on the TV, I'll put it on, and then I'll turn the volume will be all the way off, but I'll have the subtitles on and I'll fall asleep reading this shit. But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
That's pretty fun.
Eventually we'll get through these super fan episodes and hopefully I will have more time to use the TV to watch anime.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
That's pretty fun.
I have a good backlog, and I imagine usually I find days. Also, I lost a day because I told my brother I would go fishing with him on Monday.
Oh boy.
And now he wants to go fishing this Monday too because we didn't catch any fish last Monday.
Of course not.
Yeah. So I might go fishing again this Monday, and that's one of my prime days to sit down and watch some TV.
Bro, show me your bobbers.
Dude, I got bobbers for days.
Did you wear?
I got weighted.
Did you wear your
now.
Show Me Your Bobbers hat?
Dude, I can't find it. I don't know where it is.
You lost your Show Me Your Bobbers hat?
Yeah, for now it's in here. It's in this house
motherfucker
somewhere.
has a hat that says "Show Me Your Bobbers," and I will never forget the day that because I've made it through most of my life so far without having watched any of the X-Files, and I slammed through most of the X-Files on a whim. Basically, I was like, I'm gonna finally watch the show, and I watched the whole fucking series. Like a couple years ago, and I remember being over here at my buddy Roger's house, my good buddy Roger's house, talking about X-Files, and I was like, dude, that one episode where they're at the swamp and that dude walks out with the "Show Me Your Bobbers" hat, and Roger's like, hell yeah, that's hilarious. I was like, I bet you that seems like some shit you would have, and he leaves the room without a word and walks back in wearing the fucking hat, and I thought I was going to choke to death on my own laughter.
Yeah,
it was fucking killer.
Yeah, I gotta show me your bobbers hat. That was a Christmas present one year that I got. I got myself one and both of my brothers a Show Me Your Bobbers hat.
Jesus Christ. This fucking guy.
I thought it was a great gift, man.
It's pretty funny.
It was a cute idea, yeah. And I really do wish I knew where my hat was.
Oh, it'll turn up.
I would wear that hat to work. I don't give a damn, dude.
You probably did wear it to work and it left it there or something.
One of those fuckers probably took it.
They would.
Most of them are conservative.
Didn't you steal somebody's mug? Karma, baby.
I did steal that
fucking
mug.
Karma got your ass.
He
Karma got its
it.
kiss for you, baby.
He deserved it.
All right.
I think he chipped my Pokeball mug.
You'll be fine.
Son of a bitch.
Well, that's what you've been watching. Would you like to ask me what I've been watching since I tried to tell you last time and you were like, I didn't ask?
My good buddy Brandon, what have you been washing?
You know, stuff. What I've been washing. Fuck off. Towels, my clothing.
What kind of detergent you use?
I use the that's actually an interesting story. My girlfriend Haley, she has the eczema real bad, psoriasis and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So she has the sensitive skin. So when we started dating, she was breaking out real bad, and she was like, my doctor says I might be allergic to you. And I was like, oh shit. So I bought like all the free and gentle like detergent, the Tide Pods that like don't have the scents and stuff.
So you're getting Tide?
I use it. I think it's Tide. Yeah, I use Tide.
Name brand. That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah, it's the one that you don't.
Good buddies, don't go scrimping on
there's
detergent. There's
some things that you can't skimp on. One of them is detergent,
and the other is condiments.
I think yes, but I think the most important one is fucking toilet paper. Don't buy that cheap ass toilet paper.
No,
that's for your button, and your button needs to be pampered.
You're right, dude.
All right.
God, you're right.
All right.
You know what? Corey, that's the one thing Corey says too. He's like, I will not buy cheap toilet paper.
That's like if you scrimp and save everywhere else in your life, good on you. That's great. You got one streaming service, and when you want to watch a different show on a different streaming service, you cancel that and get the other one. That's amazing. That's beautiful. God bless you for living your life and saving that money. You are going to go far in this world. You cannot cheap on the toilet paper. That's for your button.
Yeah, you need to get at very least, I would say the Scott toilet paper or something nice, got a good cushion.
I'm talking minimum quilted northern. Minimum.
Yeah,
minimum.
I would say Charmin is the minimum.
I'm a Charmin fan.
Yeah,
I'm fine with Charmin.
Yeah, man. You don't want to be bleeding down there. And don't be ashamed to get yourself some wipes if you need to, some wet wipes.
Wet wipes are good for you, man.
Yeah,
they help.
Don't be ashamed of it.
You know who's a big proponent of the wet wipes? I learned this from the New Day podcast. R-Truth, always with the wet wipes, says you gotta have them. If Truth says it,
yeah,
you know it's real.
It's the truth.
You know it's real. All right. Anyway, what I've been watching a few things. I'm going to talk. I've actually fallen behind on a couple of shows that I need to catch up on.
Yeah, one of these days I plan on catching up.
It's been a little bit hectic.
It's hard, baby.
It's been a hectic week, I'll say it. Not the least of which because, as I said, me and the girl have been watching a lot of Reno.
I also liked whenever I didn't have to go to work. It was much easier.
Well, yeah, but baby got to get money. But I'll tell you what I have been watching, mostly because I'm watching them with Haley. There's like a couple shows that she actually enjoys watching. One in particular, she really likes Shadow's House, so we've been watching Shadow's House together. I'm
show looks really cool.
Shadow's House. Yeah, I showed Roger the intro and outro on that one a minute ago. I really enjoy that show. It is dark and weird and strange and pretty interesting. I'm into it. I will say, so far, it's one of the better ending themes this year so far. I like that ending theme a lot. Really cool, kind of creepy, but still poppy. I'm into it. The other one that we've been watching together is Pretty Boy Detective Club, which I told you before. I'm a little upset by how much fun I'm having with this show because it does a lot of dumb shit. But you know, like Roger says, it's okay to like dumb shit, and I think that's true. It's okay to have fun with dumb shit. I do think it's important to be critical of dumb shit, but
it's important to be critical of stuff that isn't dumb.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, anything you enjoy, you must be able to look at it with a critical eye. If you really enjoy it, you gotta at least like think about it. 'Cause sometimes they do dumb shit. But I will say that show has an absolutely killer opening. I actually loaded it up and I was watching it and I was like, man, you know what this reminds me of is the opening to FalKKone, Love is Hard for Otaku, which was another great show with a great OP. And right when the chorus hit, I was like, holy shit, it's the same fucking band. It's Sumika or whatever their name is. I forget the name. But yeah, great track, cool intro. Man, Mr. Kicky Legs is absolutely kicking his legs in that intro. It's pretty sweet. I'm enjoying that show. They did do a really dumb thing in this most recent episode. So here's the thing about Pretty Boy Detective Club. Is the young lady who is part of Pretty Boy Detective Club. They somehow managed to get invited to a very strange, high stakes middle school casino. Stay with me. And there's a lot of crazy shit happening.
Like FalKKone.
Not that serious, but yes, there's a lot of money being thrown around in this middle school
People
kid
squeezing
casino.
on their titties.
There's no titty squeezing, no. But basically, one of the pretty boys is doing so well at the games. He's won so much money that he's been called up onto the stage where he's going to play against the guy that owns the casino, and the winner gets to keep the casino. That's how it works. When you win that much money, you go on stage, you play for keeps, and
it sounds a lot like FalKKone.
Kinda, but you get to own the place. You don't like die, or lose a finger or any number of other silly things that happen in that fucking show. But here's the thing about this girl: she's got 1, beautiful eyes. 2, her eyes are basically magic. She has stupid powerful eyesight. She wears these glasses because it keeps her from using it. And she uses it too much, she'll go blind or something eventually. So she literally can like see through walls and shit. Like, that's how good her eyesight is. Very dumb. But there's a bit at the end of this episode where she's like, she realizes something's going on, and she looks and she sees what appears to be a ghost, an invisible person or something standing behind the pretty boy, looking at his cards and giving hand signs. The dude's cheating. The other guy, the owner, is cheating. And the thing is, it spends, I swear to Christ, a solid 2 minutes of her putting her glasses up and down. Huh? What? Huh? Like, just imagine someone putting their glasses down and then back up and down and back up going, what? Wait, what? I swear to Christ, for 2 minutes. I'm not joking. It's a very long time of just her going, and it's very, very silly. And I don't know if I love it or hate it, because I kind of love it and hate it.
Yeah, stuff like that makes me laugh harder. It's like
real
like my
goofy
joke of whenever I know that I have a really bad joke and nobody likes it, so I see how many times I can say it.
Yeah.
Before I'm cracking up, really. But yeah, I do like that dumb humor. That shit is kind of my jam.
It's pretty dumb. I will also say the show just continues to be fucking beautiful. Like, I'm not gonna say best art and animation this season,
but it's pretty.
It's real fucking close if it ain't. Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. It is Pretty Boy Detective Club. But yeah, I've been watching some other stuff. I won't get into all the details. There's a lot of good stuff this season. Ooh, I got one. Hey Roger.
Yeah.
You seen that new Mortal Kombat yet?
I have not. My brother is supposed to give me. He's supposed to give me his sign in to HBO Max so I can watch it.
You gotta check it out. Me and Haley watched that one, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I thoroughly expect it to be very terrible.
I'll say this. No, here's the thing. If we're going like a S to F scale, intro, first like 10 minutes, you can watch the first 10 minutes online.
Everybody says that the free part, you
can watch the first 10 minutes online. It easily is the best part. absolute S rank, amazing, incredible, fucking gory and badass and rad. The middle of the movie kind of dips down into a B, maybe a high C. And then the ending, solid A, bordering on S. The ending is also very good. But there's some bits in the middle there where it's like, there's one specific character that is very fun, and most of the people who you see talking about this movie really love this character and their stuff. Sure. The reason they love him so much is because, one, he's an asshole. Everybody loves an asshole. But two, he gets, like, all the development for that middle bit.
A lot of people said that the dude that played Kano, he was the one that they felt like actually really spent time to lean into the character.
He definitely leans into the character, and that's great. The thing is, there's so much stuff in there that, like, you could have taken that out. Like, it's not a long movie. It's like a solid, like, 1.5, 140 maybe. But, like, they could have taken out some of the Kano stuff and given a few other characters some development. And I won't say anything else, really, because I don't want to get spoilery. But, man, I feel like they gave a lot to Kano. And it's great. Kano was a very fun character in that show. He's absolutely hilarious. But, man, oh, man, you could have spread it around a little bit more. And I think it would have been better, honestly.
I'm still not... I'm not going to say I'm not open to the idea, but because I am open to the idea, I just don't love the idea that the main character is in a movie original.
I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. I have no problem with it. Like, it just worked. Because, like, if you look at... I don't know. Granted, I haven't played a Mortal Kombat game in a while. So I can't tell you... Last one I played
was 10.
Yeah, I didn't even play that. I don't think I've played one since fucking PlayStation 2 when they were real sucky, when they were going with 3D and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Some of those were okay. But, like, I don't know enough about all the characters to tell you, like, what other character could have been in that. But I will say, like, for the storyline purposes of them, the connection they need to have to other characters, I think it had to be original. I think it's fine. I think it works fine. I will say everybody... has their little powers and stuff. Like Liu Kang's got firepower, and you know, fucking what's his butt? Razor hat. Kung Lao. Kung Lao has his razor hat that he can like do Captain America shit with, and it's really rad. They call those their arcanas. That's their powers. Our show original character has a pretty dumb, pretty basic arcana. His power is like kind of silly, but I'm fine with it. That really didn't bother me at all, him being an original character. In fact, I really liked the thing they did where, like, because in the first Mortal Kombat movie, like, Liu Kang is your main character. Mm-hmm. And then, like, Johnny Cage is like your, you know, audience stand-in who's like, fuck is all this? I don't get it. Like, that's fun. This guy is your audience stand-in because he's like a normal-ass dude for the most part. And Liu Kang, I really like the way they did his character where like they basically show up at the temple and he's Liu Kang. He's a monk. And he's just like, yes, I will guide you to Raiden's temple. And he's like, he's the one guiding them and leading them. And I think that was like A+ character work for them to do that instead of having him be the main guy. Because you kind of, if I'm thinking about it, I would call Liu Kang the main guy.
Yeah, usually.
But I think it works way better this way where someone else is the main guy. Now, could the main guy have just been Johnny Cage? Probably. But again, that doesn't work with some of the connections he needs to have to other characters to make the story work. But I mean, you could change the story. There's any number of ways you could make this fucking movie. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It's rad.
Yeah.
Check out Mortal Kombat.
I'm going to check it out. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it's a fun time. What else? I don't want to belabor the point, but... Excuse me. Roger, we have some anime news. Holy shit, y'all. I saw this one on Twitter.
They doing it, baby.
I saw this one on Twitter, and I took a screenshot of it, and I said, God damn it, Roger. God damn it, Roger. It's happening. This is some anime news right here. If I've ever seen it, this is some anime news. There is in production now, a Made in Abyss video game.
Yeah. An action RPG is what they said it was.
Holy shit.
I guess that's kind of like action RPG is a little vague at this point.
Yeah. But, there's some we're talking like 2022 release date.
Now, does it need to be Demon Souls hard? Does it need to be Souls game hard?
Here's the thing is like, it's gonna be like real fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Like these are children in mortal peril, almost dying in the show.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's from Spike Chunsoft, who did the Danganronpa games and all that shit, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Man, oh man. Like, I don't have a whole lot of experience with Danganronpa and stuff. I watched a playthrough. Seemed fun. But, yeah. I don't know, man. There are some very incredibly, obviously, early screenshots because, again, we're talking 2022 for this thing to be released. And it looks like, I don't know. It looks like a kind of, what little we can see of it looks kind of like generic RPG thing. Like kind of like a not very good Breath of the Wild. Kind of like, what's that other thing called that came out? And
Genshin Impact?
Yes, Genshin Impact.
Oh, okay.
Kind of looks like Genshin Impact, but like with these little chibi head characters. But that's like two very early screenshots. So I'm looking forward to see what happens with this one. But it's one of those where like it's been said by certainly more popular and famous anime reviewers than us. But also we did say it in our review that the whole thing felt like a video game. And so now it is a video game. Hell yeah.
Yep, now it is. Also, it is getting a second season as well.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Made in Abyss, The Sun Blazes Upon the Golden City.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is. I was wondering what they were going to do with this.
Were they going to do more movies?
Since they adapted the entire first season into movies, and then the part after is also a movie. Damn, I'm tired.
He's sleepy.
I'm
just
sleepy as hell.
Boy.
I started this episode sleepy.
He's not your wakey boy. Sleepy boy.
What was I saying?
You were saying they did the first season and then the
movies. And then the second part was a movie.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure, okay, well, this is a train we're heading on.
Yeah.
But I am excited for a nice weekly episodic. Ooh, that's going to be good, dude. That's going to keep you hanging on the edge of your seat every week. I can't wait, dude.
I can only
2022, I think, is when they said it's
I can only hope that they somehow don't fuck it up. And because, I felt real excited about Promised Neverland Season 2. And that ended up sucking. It was not a good time.
Just sucked.
It fucking sucked, dude. You didn't even watch all of it, did
you? Nope. I'm saving it for Halloween,
baby,
so we can have the retrospective episode on it.
Man, I don't even.
I mean, was there any point in me watching it all now just to refresh myself with it later?
Man, and it's one of those. It wouldn't hurt. I mean, I'll just say I would like to be able to talk to someone about it, but it, man, it's one of those where like it apparently was like a lot of. Like there was.
I talked to Steven, my little brother, about it, and he finished it, and he said he liked everything. He was fine with everything, except for the last episode.
Yeah, the last episode. There was a lot. I was with it, and I was hanging on through it, but those last few episodes did some very silly shit. And the last episode just was like fucking. Well, goddamn. But like it's one of those where apparently.
Go ahead.
Apparently, the whole thing like stemmed from them. Like, because it seems like they were skipping the Goldie Pond arc and all that, which everybody loves the Goldie Pond arc. Everybody who read the manga is like, Goldie Pond arc's the best shit. Oh, man, they're skipping it. What the heck? And then, so, like, it seems like people were upset about that, as they would be. And basically, it sounds like the studio got wind of that, and the higher-ups were like, all right, well, fuck it. Just shut it down. This is the last season. Fix it up. Put it out. And like it sounds like that's what went down. Basically.
Is that what happened?
That's what it sounds like.
How quickly did that happen though?
Fucked if I know, man.
Because you would have to think they'd have a good handful of these episodes ready by the time.
You would think. I always just assume that they have everything ready, like at least all the way done before they do it, but they don't very often. I mean, we saw that with fucking parallel universes and you kill the things and
Deep
save the
inside
girls.
of a parallel Wonder
Egg priority. We saw the Wonder Egg priority. Like they threw in the fucking recap episode so they could have more time to finish up the shit at the end. And then, we'll see what happens there. They didn't even finish it. I get a special episode, which I'm still looking forward to.
How do you cram all that shit into 1 week?
That's the thing is they basically like,
because you got to get the voice acting takes too.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like, well, that's the thing is a lot of it, and you can tell kind of by watching parts of it, there's like definitely stuff that like they had to rush through, but there's a decent amount of stuff in there that it's like, this feels like it was gonna be part of something different a little bit.
Yeah.
Like they just kind of shoved it all in. There's a lot that happens in those last few episodes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's part of the reason why I want to do it for Halloween in October, is because by then we should have some idea of what happened. Yeah.
I think, and I'm gonna spoil a little thing for you here. I think the first moment that I had that I was like, I was like with it, and I'm with it, and I'm with it, and a thing happened, and I was like, this is kind of dumb as hell. And I told you about it a little bit. There's a bit where fucking character who came back. We're still gonna dance around spoilers, I guess. I mean, the show came out like a season ago. Can we just say stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Norman.
What other character could have came back?
Yeah, Norman is about to kill a demon, a small demon, like a child, because he wants to kill all the demons. And oh Jesus, what's the main girl's name?
Emma.
As he's about to bring down the knife on her, you hear an older demon who's looking for this child demon go, "Emma, where are you, Emma?" And he goes, "What?" And it freaks him out. And I'm like, that's literally, like I told you, it's the Batman versus Superman.
Oh, yeah.
It's why do you know that name?
Why do you know that name?
Why'd you say Martha? Why'd you say this? And I'm like, okay. Well, okay, I guess that's what they're doing. But then it was like an episode later, there's like an end of the episode where a character, like they're formulating a plan. This is what we're going to do. And you see a character be like making a call. And you see like this, like the radio or whatever at the bad guy HQ. And bad guy's like, who is this? What's going on? And you hear this voice say, I have some information for you. And you see they're like, oh shit, this character's about to betray everybody. In the very next episode, the first minute, you see the rest of that conversation was like, this is what's gonna happen. And Norman's standing there. It's like, no, it was, you, just in case you thought we were gonna throw in like this was a betrayer. No, that's also part of the plan. It's cool. It's like, why did you even have this suspense? Why'd you even bother setting up a suspenseful moment if it was just gonna be not paid off immediately?
Yeah, what happened, dude? What the fuck?
There's more famous and popular anime reviewers than us have already talked about this extensively, and I would recommend, if you watch that show, check them out. If you didn't watch that show and don't really want to watch that show, check them out. But yeah, it's a lot. It was a giant.
So they went over why all the things that happened with the
there's
show?
A lot of implied stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that's like from people who worked on the show, like not talking about this, not talking about that. Apparently there was like something where a bunch of people who worked on the show were basically like, like people were complaining about the way it ended, and at least one or two people who worked on the show were like, who were like the higher ups, who like directing shit, were like, honestly, we had nothing to do with that, and we don't want our name on it. Like, so it was like, oh, okay, shit. So there's a lot of implied stuff. I mean, we'll probably never know the whole story, but shit sucked. Sucks to suck. Yeah. I mean, there you go.
Yeah, Steven said the last episode felt like they jammed an entire season into that episode.
That's literally, man, I can't even get started with you. I cannot even get started with you. Oh my God. It felt like one of those things where I was like, there's so much stuff happening. I told you, there's like, you see, the last time you saw this character, they were in this position. The next time you see them a few episodes later, they're in a drastically different position. They went from like this, like, let's say, for example, we were watching a different show and you saw a character who was, you saw Joe. And Joe was on drugs, and addled and really not dealing with the shit. And then like you don't see Joe for 4 episodes, and then he pops up and he's like running a company. He's a chef now. He's got his own restaurant. You would be like, what the? Wait, what? How? What happened? There's that level of jump on some of this shit, and I'm like, well, so what happened? And I was like, are they gonna do? Like, is there gonna be a side story? Is there gonna be an OVA? Is there gonna be a movie that explains some of this? Nope. It seems like it's just done.
I just don't get it. Like, why would you blow it?
I don't know.
Why?
It seems like, again, it was like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I can only speculate.
This is a discussion for October.
Yes. When Roger will watch the actual show, and then we'll be like, anyway, here's
our review.
And we
will speculate on what we need to.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll have more information about that. I'm sure there's like there's stuff out there where I bet we could just like look and find and figure out what went down.
Yeah, but by
there's
then,
definitely a couple of Reddit
I would think by
threads.
then we would have a good close, like as close to the story as we're probably going to get.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, I'm sure like right now someone in the comments section is furiously typing up, well, here's what happened. We already know, but neither of us decided to do any research, so fuck it.
Well, we didn't even know we were going to talk about this.
We're just talking about shit. Sorry. Love you. But if you want to let us know. I'd appreciate it. Maybe we'll talk about you. You'll get a shout out on that Halloween episode that we will inevitably do. In case you were wondering what we're going to end up doing in Halloween. But anyway, I think that about does it. Do you have anything else to talk about, Big Boy?
Nah, man, I'm ready to go. I'm sleepy.
Let's bust on out of here. Thank you so much for hanging with us, all our good buddies. We appreciate everything that you do for us, by which I mean liking, subscribing, and listening, and just hanging out.
And the old rub and tug.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What the fuck's wrong with you, Roger?
I'm tired. I told you, dude.
He's a sleepy boy. I'm just going to try to get through these plugs. So thanks a lot.
Good buddy, step on my neck.
Jesus.
Punch me in the face. Light me up.
He's Roger's just upset because he hasn't gotten to play.
I haven't got to play Village yet.
The new Resident Evil game, and he really wants that big lady to stomp him.
Just hit me in the face. Whatever.
Just give me a good slapping. Just give me a good slapping.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Anyway. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you want to tell us your opinions on any of that stuff we talked about, tell us what you think about NOMAD Megalo Box 2.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think about Promise Neverland 2, the shows we talked about, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm wrong for riding Kano too hard?
No. And if you have a show that you want us to throw up on some streamer or steamer, let us know.
Yeah, by all means. Look, we did the tier list. You saw what we thought of it, hopefully. If you didn't, maybe check it out. But if there's a show on there that, like, you think either, hey, maybe the boys would like this, and they didn't give it a good rating, like with Vivi, I've had it in C, and folks were like, hey, check it out. We ended up loving that show. I'm really glad, like, we were told to watch a couple more episodes. By all means, if there's one you think, hey, maybe the fellas will like this one, they should check it out. Or if there's one that you think, oh, man, I really want to watch those losers watch this show and be really upset about how shitty it is, by all means, we will check it out. So hit us up, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. There's a number of ways to do that. The easiest one, of course, is on Rapid Kick Media on YouTube. Just leave us a comment on the review or Ramble videos, whatever it is. Hit us up, like it, subscribe it, leave us a comment. We will absolutely check those out. We do have a number of other places you could reach us. The other easy one is the Discord channel. Links in the description, of course. We also have the Facebook group, the Twitter page, the Tumblr page, and the good old-fashioned Gmail. All of those links in the description. By all means, hit us up. We'd love to hear from y'all. Pretty much anywhere you see that says The Good Buddies, that's us, and you can hit us up, unless it's those juggalos on Spotify, which that's not us. But we are on Spotify under the Good Buddies Anime Review. We are also on all of your podcasts app. You can like, subscribe, follow us on Apple Podcasts, give us those ratings, 5 stars. We'd really appreciate it. Anything you can do to kind of boost our signal is going to let more people hear us, and then we get more Good Buddies, and then we can be a big Good Buddy conglomerate, and then we can start our own Good Buddies cult. And I, your Good Buddy Brandon, will lead you to the promised land. All you need to do is drink this Kool-Aid. Thank you so much.
Good buddy, Brandon. I know you like to get all these plugs out, but I see this creepy green thing coming up on the audio
I'm
here.
almost done. I was getting it done.
And I don't know what to do about that if it runs into it.
I'm trying to. I'd be pretty close to being done right now if you hadn't seen. Now we're stretching out even more.
Okay.
Now we're getting closer and closer. I think I might just sit here and do a little dead air and see what happens.
Oh, son of a bitch.
No,
I don't want to know.
No, it'll be fine. So let's get the plugs out real quick. Thank you so much to our musicians, Married with Seamonsters, a.k.a. the Mary Janes, for our opening theme on the podcast. That is Paperdoll. They are on Spotify, like us. But that track, as well as so many other hot fire tracks, are only available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. I also want to give a shout out to our good buddy Haas, a.k.a. Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram, a.k.a. Dungeon Witch on YouTube, for the use of our closing theme on the review portion of the show, which is called The Buddy's Good. Thank you so much, Haas, a.k.a. Thomas Tastes Better, a.k.a. Dungeon Witch on YouTube. And finally, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft. That is new and different. That is how it's pronounced. 2 titty slaps at the beginning and 2 claps at the end. No, 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft. Thank you so much, Petty Theft, for the use of our closing theme on the podcast and the Ramble, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. Thank you so much, Petty Theft. You can find Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. And that about does it. Roger, do you got one to take us out on?
Mm-mm.
All right, cool. Well, let's just wing it.
We gotta go, baby.
We got a solid 3 minutes before it gets there. There's the recording thingy. There's some kind of thing that I don't know what that is. I guess we're going to find out once we stop the recording.
It's where it was an edit that I had made towards the end of the last episode.
Is it like a big fart noise?
No, it is just the remainder. It was, I took out a sound or something like that, or I clipped something.
Anyway, point is, I
just missed it as I deleted put this track in.
It's on the recording thing here. We can see our recording that we are recording live getting ever so close to this thing, and Roger's very upset. We got a solid 3 minutes before it gets there. You'll be fine. We got so much time to get this outro done. So from all of us here, I'm so sorry that this ramble got extra rambly. From all of us here at the Good Buddies Anime Review, I am your good buddy Brandon.
And I am your good buddy Roger.
Not nearly that serious. Oh, you know what else I watched? Young Rock. Check out Young Rock.
Oh, it's a good show. If you smell what the Rock is cooking.